There's always the question of whether art imitates life or life imitates art. But what if it's both? Hey, it's Zadie and you're watching Flytte Kartina. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than my normal run-of-the-mill review or trailer reaction sort of deal. The reason I'm not doing anything movie related because nothing wants to come out around Endgame. Like, nobody wants to even compete with the Endgame premiere or anything that's happening. And I know you guys are all going to be watching Endgame. I know I'll be watching Endgame today, later, and, you know, be screaming in the movie theater. It'll be fine. Also, I have nothing to lose with this video. I'll get 2 views on this. It's fine. Today, I'm going to be talking about movie trends, and that means past movie trends and what I predict might happen in the future. These predictions will probably not come true, but I'll have fun theorizing anyway. Romance. Romance was super popular when movies first came out, so they were gonna say, yeah, let's use all this technology to do romance movies. I mean, who wants to watch a movie about real life when you can watch 2 people fall in love and then passionately stare into each other's eyes? I think the reason these movies were so popular was because people generally didn't want to see movies that had achievable goals in them. Film noir. So in film noir, people wanted a reality check, and they got what they wanted. They wanted less of the sappy romance and more of the realistic grittiness of the actual world. The heroes in this are still heroes, they just have a little bit of a darker side to them.
Sometimes I let matches burn down to my fingertips just to feel something, anything.
I think the reason this was so popular because they wanted these fictional worlds to be a little bit more dirtier and something they could hold on to. Westerns. Now we're getting to the more of the fun movies, the adventure movies. This happened because people were like, let's go back to the cowboy age, because they just really wanted to ride horses. People wanted adventure and to leave the theater confident instead of depressed from the film noir movies. And how could you not love a Western? These movies were popular because they didn't do the whole good versus evil thing. The creators actually blurred the lines between good and evil and, you know, created like this gray zone. Science fiction. We went to space and now everybody's panicking. Everyone is thinking about what's out there in space and what is beyond our world, and are they friendly or are they not? Also, we're wondering what the Russians are doing up there, but that's a completely different subject altogether. I think this category is self-explanatory and there's a lot of stuff in it that we could, you know, talk about and digress into. Even though they're cheesy, there's a lot of great things about these movies. Also, these movies aren't limited to just space movies and, like, you know, aliens and stuff. A part of sci-fi is technological advancements, so we get great movies like Back to the Future. That was a huge hit and it wasn't in space. These movies were popular because, again, we could go to space and we started thinking about all these cool new technological advancements that we could achieve and we could accomplish. Superhero. Now we're at the genre of today. Superhero movies typically follow a hero's journey or a hero's beginning. And it's special because we already know what these superheroes are and who they are because of where they're from. They're from the comic books of the 80s and all the, you know, animated series that came out of that. So it's referencing the past while also being relevant to modern times. These movies are popular today because we can put ourselves in the hero's shoes and we can see ourselves in them. We can, you know, see the decisions that they're trying to go through and make those decisions with them. We relate to the situations that these heroes are going through and we sympathize with the hero and sometimes the villain. Horror or thriller. This genre is getting more popular and people are getting better at creating monsters. I know these 2 genres, horror and thriller, are completely different to some people, but I think that basically they're the same concept, just executed in different ways. A lot more people are getting used to the idea of being scared. It's like a roller coaster. People go on it for the thrill of it. They don't go because they actually want to experience near-death situation. And if there's a philosophy behind it, then that's even better and it makes the movie even more satisfying. Our tolerance for scary movies is getting stronger. I think that's why it's the future popular genre, because look at how successful A Quiet Place was, It, and other movies like M. Night Shyamalan's movies. I'm not saying horrors and thrillers are going to be the next big thing, but I think it's, you know, showing a trend of getting a little bit more popular as the years go by. And I'm not the only one who's noticed these trends. Other people have pointed this out as well. One thing that I found really helpful with the small amount of research that I did for this was looking at an infographic made by nofilmschool.com. The guy who wrote this article and conducted the research to make this infographic was actually super helpful, and it was, you know, really good and the trends could be seen. Also, I love charts, as you all know. The link to all of my research is down below in the description box. While you're down there, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that bell notification so that you are one of the first people to know when I have posted a video. Question of the week is, what is your favorite movie genre, and also what are your predictions for the next popular movie genre? Leave that in the comment section down below underneath the description box. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great random Thursday. I will see you on the other side of the screen. Bye!